Hey there, my YouTube friends and family. Here it is, another Wednesday. Tonight I decided to do a little quick meal on a little fried chicken sandwich and some fried potato wedges. You remember the kind you used to get at the gas station that used to be so good? So I figured I'd give those a whirl tonight, people. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my stuff set up, get everything situated. I'm gonna bring your camera over here in a second and get you to see what kind of ingredients that we're gonna be working with and seasonings. And people, I hope you've had a good week so far. So just hang with me and we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. What you see here is my little setup on the ingredients we're going to be using. Right here, I got me two whole chicken breasts. I'm going to take my knife, I'm going to split them in half. Then I'm going to keep them in the bag and I'm going to pound them flat. So I'm just not going to show you that on screen because, you know, everybody know how to split a chicken breast in half. And so I'm going to do that off screen. In this bowl here, we've got some milk. We got hot sauce. We got a little pickle juice. So what I'm gonna do is once I get those chicken breasts split and pounded out, I'm gonna put them in this bowl to marinate while I prep my potatoes. Here I got 4 large baked potatoes, they're all cleaned up. I'm gonna cut them into wedges. They're gonna go into a pot over on the stove and boil for about 10 minutes, simmer for about 10 minutes to pre-cook before we put our seasonings on there. And our seasonings that we're gonna be using today on our chicken, we're going to pre-season after we take them out of the marinade with a little Cavanaugh's all-purpose seasoning. This season right here, boy, since I started using it, thanks to old school food cooking out of Texas, I tried it out. This is a great seasoning, all-purpose for all kinds of meats. So try it out, people. Then we're gonna have a little garlic powder. This is gonna go into our seasoning for our potato wedges. A little garlic powder, a little onion powder, a little paprika, a little ground mustard, a little all-purpose seasoned salt, a little black pepper. And in our wet batter for our chicken, we're going to put some baking soda in this milk that we got over here. And we're going to put 1 beaten egg in there. That's going to be our dredge that we put in our potatoes before we put them in our seasoned flour. We're just going to use a generic seasoned flour today, seasoned with salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little paprika. So people, once we get all of that set up and going, I'll bring you back and show you how we're doing. All right, people, you know what? I thought I would bring you on back just to show you how I slice up my potatoes for my potato wedges. What I do is I take my knife, I go straight down the middle, cut it in half. I take this half, I go on an angle like this, cut that wedge, angle like this, cut that wedge. So out of this side, we got 3 wedges. I'm gonna put them in the pot. Here again, take that half, we cut that wedge. Take this half, we'll cut that wedge. These are some pretty big wedges. I'm gonna cut this one again. There we go. I'm gonna leave that one that size, pretty big potato wedge. And then what we'll do is put them in the pot. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some water. I'm gonna put some water in this pot here. And then once I get them to cover with water with some kosher salt, I'll let them simmer until they simmer about 10 minutes. I don't want them falling apart because you still got to add some integrity so you can batter and fry. I got my chicken sliced up. It's sitting here in the marinade, getting good and flavorful. So folks, once we get this thing going, again, we'll bring you back. All right, people, I'm back. As you can see, I got my potatoes all in here, cooled down and sliced. They got a little overdone for me, but that'll be okay. I got my chicken here out of the marinade and seasoned with the Cavanaugh's. And in this container right here, In this container, I went on and I mixed up me 2.5 teaspoons of seasoned salt, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 3/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground mustard. So what I'm going to do with this seasoning here, I'm going to season these potatoes before I put them in this wet dredge that I got made up here with the egg, milk, and baking soda. Then I'm going to use the same seasoned flour that I got here for the chicken and the potatoes. In this seasoned flour, we just got some pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and salt. That's all we got in here. We're going to keep that same profile with both the potatoes and the chicken. So folks, once I get some of these potatoes breaded up and in the oil, I'll bring you back. I'll be frying the chicken last because it's going to take no time at all. So folks, just hang tight and I'll be back with you. All right, people, we got some of those potato wedges in there sizzling away. If you just take a look at that nice fry going on those, boy, it don't take long at all. But look at that brown crust forming. So folks, once I get them potatoes finished and all on the rack, then I'll start the chicken. And then people, I'll bring you right back. Man, look at that sizzle. All right, people, I got you back here. What you can see here is I got my chicken in that skillet now. I got all the potatoes done. Once I get these chicken breast fillets fried up nice and golden brown, then I'll bring you back and let you see the finished product. I just wanted you to see these chicken fillets in the skillet going and doing their thing. So people, I'll bring you back here in a few. All right, people, we're back. Ooh-wee, look at those potato wedges. Look at those chicken cutlets fried up nice and pretty. But the thing is, these potato wedges, that outside crust is so crispy, so delicious and everything. And what I got to do is I'm going to try one for y'all. I'm going to try me one of these. Just look at that. Let's look at that. You can't find that at a better gas station anywhere. But here we go. And here I am. Look at that. Look at that tater wedge. I'm going to give it a try right here for y'all. Let's see what we got back. Oh my gosh. The inside is so tender. The outside is crispy. People, make you some homemade potato wedges. It's okay every once in a while you go to the gas station, you get you some, but when you take the time and you make them at home, and they are so delicious, whatever sauce you like, ketchup, mayonnaise, make a mix of ketchup and mayonnaise, sriracha, ranch, whatever sauce you like to use on them, help yourself. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my sandwich, make my plate, and I'm ready to eat. So people, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Keep on hitting that like and subscribe button and grow this channel so I can keep on putting out some good content for you. And people, as I always say, just keep on cooking.